7 lessons that can change your financial future. Have you ever wondered why some people become wealthy, even when they don't earn the highest salaries? And why others make millions, but still end up broke? The answer is simple. Money isn't just about what you know. It's about how you behave. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel explains that financial success is less about intelligence and more about habits, patience, and emotions. Today, you'll discover 7 powerful lessons that can completely change the way you think about money, wealth, and financial freedom. By the end of this summary, you'll understand why building wealth is often simpler than people think, and why keeping it is the real challenge. Let's begin. Lesson 1. No one is crazy. Imagine 2 people making completely different financial decisions. One person invests every dollar in stocks. Another keeps all their money in a savings account. Who is right? According to Morgan Housel, both. Because every financial decision is shaped by personal experiences. Someone who grew up during a recession may fear investing. Someone who watched their parents become wealthy through business may love taking risks. People don't make financial decisions based only on facts. They make them based on what they've seen, experienced, and believed throughout their lives. That's why arguing about money often goes nowhere. Everyone is playing a different game with a different set of experiences. The lesson? Stop judging other people's financial choices. Focus on creating a financial strategy that works for your own goals, your own personality, and your own comfort level. Lesson 2. Luck and risk play a huge role. Most people love success stories. We hear about billionaires and think they achieved everything through hard work alone. But Morgan Housel reminds us of an important truth. Luck matters, and risk matters too. Consider Bill Gates. He was incredibly talented, but he was also one of the few students in the world who had access to a computer during his teenage years. That opportunity changed everything. Now imagine countless other talented people who never had the same chance. Success isn't always a perfect reflection of effort. Likewise, failure isn't always proof of laziness. Life contains uncertainty. This doesn't mean hard work isn't important. It absolutely is. But it means we should stay humble during success and compassionate during failure. The best strategy is to focus on what you can control. Your savings rate, your spending habits, your patience, your discipline. Leave the rest to time. Lesson 3. Never enough is a dangerous mindset. One of the most powerful stories in the book is about Rajat Gupta and Bernie Madoff. Both were already wealthy, yet they wanted more, and more, and more. Eventually, greed destroyed everything they had built. The biggest financial mistake isn't losing money. It's constantly needing more money. Many people spend their lives chasing bigger houses, better cars, and higher status. But the finish line keeps moving. They never feel satisfied. Morgan Housel says knowing when you have enough is one of the most important financial skills. Because if you're always trying to impress others, you'll never win. There will always be someone richer, someone with a bigger house, someone with a more expensive lifestyle. Real wealth comes from contentment, the ability to say, "I have enough." That simple mindset can protect you from countless financial mistakes. Lesson 4. Compounding is the secret of wealth. Most people think wealth comes from extraordinary talent, but often, wealth comes from extraordinary time. Warren Buffett is a perfect example. He's one of the richest investors in history. But here's what's fascinating. Most of his wealth came after the age of 50. Not because he suddenly became smarter, but because his money had decades to compound. Compounding is when your money earns returns, and those returns earn even more returns. Over time, small gains become massive results. Imagine investing consistently for 30 years. the growth can be astonishing. This lesson teaches us that getting rich isn't usually about making one huge investment. It's about staying invested long enough for compounding to work its magic. Time is often more important than timing. Lesson 5. Getting rich versus staying rich. Many people know how to make money. Few know how to keep it. Getting rich often requires risk-taking, starting a business, making bold investments, taking chances. But staying rich requires a different skill: survival. Morgan Housel explains that financial success depends on avoiding catastrophic mistakes. You don't need to earn extraordinary returns. You simply need to avoid losing everything. The wealthy people who last for decades usually have one thing in common: they leave room for error. They keep emergency savings. They avoid excessive debt. They prepare for unexpected events. Because life is unpredictable. The goal isn't to maximize gains every year. The goal is to stay in the game long enough to benefit from future opportunities. Lesson 6. True wealth is what you don't see. When people think of wealth, they imagine luxury cars, designer clothes, and expensive homes. But Morgan Housel argues that real wealth is invisible. The car you see is not wealth. The money spent on the car is gone. The investment account nobody sees? That's wealth. The savings nobody talks about? That's wealth. Many people look rich, but appearances can be deceiving. Some are deeply in debt. Others spend everything they earn trying to impress strangers. Real wealth isn't about showing off. It's about having assets that provide freedom, security, and future opportunities. Remember this: rich is what you see. Wealth is what you don't see. And wealth is far more valuable. Lesson 7. Money's greatest value is freedom. What is the ultimate purpose of money? Is it luxury? Status? Fame? Morgan Housel says the highest value of money is freedom. The freedom to wake up when you choose. The freedom to spend time with loved ones. The freedom to work because you want to, not because you have to. Money buys options. It gives you control over your time, and time is the most valuable asset you'll ever own. Many people sacrifice their freedom to maintain lifestyles they can't afford. They become trapped by debt and obligations. But those who prioritize saving and investing gain something priceless: control over their lives. That's the true goal of wealth. Not showing people how much you have, but gaining the ability to live life on your own terms. Conclusion. Let's quickly recap the 7 lessons. Number 1. No one is crazy. Everyone's financial decisions are shaped by personal experiences. Number 2. Luck and risk play a larger role than most people realize. Number 3. Learning to say enough protects you from greed. Number 4. Compounding is the most powerful force in building wealth. Number 5. Getting rich is one skill. Staying rich is another. Number 6. True wealth is invisible. And number 7. The ultimate value of money is freedom. The psychology of money teaches us that financial success isn't about being a genius. It's about managing your behavior. Be patient. Stay disciplined. Think long-term. And remember, building wealth isn't about making the smartest decision today. It's about making good decisions consistently for many years. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this summary, make sure to follow for more life-changing book insights. And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep investing in your future.